Okay, okay. Today, right, we're gonna figure out why the hell does my Ultrakill lag so badly.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because it's been like a funny bit, right?
okay.
Like, hey, like whenever I record a video, my Ultrakill just lags like crazy, and I have no idea why. And this game, I keep saying like this game is kind of poorly optimized because it kind of is. Like it's not great. It's not the best optimized game, but it shouldn't be as bad as it is. You know what I mean?
People are saying that they're playing on their laptops and it's fine.
Oh no, you can play on this game on your laptop, and it will be fine. Like
Yeah.
most of the time, especially if you turn off blood.
I
Like
but
this.
That's the point.
What?
That's the point of the game.
Yeah, that's like taking away like the wetness of water. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly. Doesn't. That's the point.
Okay.
But you know, it's like you can turn off blood. This game will run on anything. I'm just wondering why does it run so poorly on my PC? Because oh my, because I have good specs.
You have good specs.
I have a 12-core CPU and an RX 6600, which is the equivalent of a 3060 from Nvidia.
Goddamn.
Very, very respectable PC components.
Yes.
Like very like good,
Good.
very good. And yet my game lags. So why? Why? Well, I have Task Manager open on the second monitor, which you know the
Yeah.
people watching this video.
They're not gonna see that.
No, they can't see, but I do have Task Manager open. It's open,
It's open.
and we're looking, and I'm looking like, why am I getting frames?
Why?
Why am I losing on frames?
I don't know.
Because there is always the potential that it's just like the game's engine itself that's struggling, which is a thing that can happen. What do you mean?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you didn't think about that. Yeah,
No.
bet you didn't.
No,
Yeah.
I don't do this stuff. I yap on the internet and fit the diversity cursor.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, right now I can tell the people watching this that I have Ultrakill open. Obviously, I'm recording it. Obviously,
Yes,
I have the fucking PNG tuber thing open as well.
of course, of course.
I have Bongo Cat open,
Hell yeah.
and I have an idle game open in the background because we ball like that. You know what I mean?
Man's addicted.
I wouldn't call it addicted when I just have it open,
Yeah, but what's the reason for having it open?
just letting it run. It's an idle game. That's what you do.
That's true. But
That's
it's
what
just
you
like
do.
it's just like all the time. I see it.
It's just
open.
open. Yeah, like I just open it and then let it do its thing.
Really.
Yeah. So, you know, all of these things combined, my GPU is at like 75% utilization, which is a lot. But I have 3 games open and I'm recording and I have the VTuber software. So honestly, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The fact that I have still got 25% headroom is like, that's solid.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. My CPU is, 12 cores. It's sat at 35%. It's not even struggling. It shouldn't struggle with 12 cores. The only reason I have 12 cores is for video, like, editing and rendering. Because, you know, despite popular belief, I do edit videos. It's just only certain videos when I want to edit them because I feel like making something cool.
Once in a blue moon.
It does happen once in a blue moon. But you know what? It's my channel and I can do it however the fuck I want to do it.
Exactly.
And-
You can make a post and win 500 pounds.
That's true. I was just okay to explain. I was walking back home from a class, and some lady stopped me and did like the annoying like salesperson thing of like, you could enter this raffle to win this thing, and I was like, yeah, no, don't care. And then they kind of like offhandedly mentioned that you could win like £500 for posting about them on social media, and whoever got the most views won the money. And I was like, I'm not going to do this because fuck off. But it'd be really funny because all of a sudden this random goober comes out of nowhere and it's like, yeah, I have like 2, 3, 4,000 views on YouTube, and they're just like, huh? Like what? Like what? Huh? You what?
You what?
You, how?
You what?
And I'm just like, yeah, don't worry about it. What the fuck? Okay. The torch wasn't lighting. But yeah. You know, I'm going to make that short just because it's really funny to have them keep going in 4-3.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I'm going to make that, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
The most nothing burger short, but it'll be funny.
It'll be funny.
Yeah.
Unless something else funny happens.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the story of the lady who got £500. It's just funny. Very silly.
The lady who got 500.
The lady who I
pounds.
could have won £500 from.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to because I'm not making this video a fucking advertisement for some fucking travel company. Like, shut up.
Yeah, nah.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
You know what? I'm looking right now at my PC. Even in like intense rooms like this, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in that room. Ooh, the CPU spike, the GPU. It spikes like 90%.
Huh.
But you know, I mean, that's a spike. Like even a 90% spike. That like, I still have headroom. Also, I can't wait for people to like people are gonna start like metagaming my PC, being like, actually, maybe your thermals are bad. No, they're not. I have a lot of fans.
You got a new case.
I did.
Specifically
For the thermals, yes. Because I thought maybe the thermals were the reason why my PC crashes occasionally.
I mean, it crashes less.
I think it helped.
Yeah.
I just think my power supply is a bit dodgy.
Probably.
Which I'm going to get a new power supply over the summer, and hopefully that will fix something. And if it doesn't, honestly, at that point I sit there, I look up the CEO of Nvidia, I make a shrine to him.
No. No.
I don't even have an Nvidia GPU, but you know, I make a shrine. And yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Let's start getting into the cult stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The cult of Nvidia.
Cult of Nvidia. Is there a cult of Nvidia?
Honestly, probably.
Damn.
Anyway. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's just the game.
It's just the game?
I think it might just be the game engine struggling to cope with the fact that I'm running it at 1440p and like, you know, I'm recording it and
You have Bongo Cat open.
I don't think the game engine will be struggling.
No,
I think
probably not.
I think it might be the game engine struggling with like, hey, like I'm throwing a lot of shit at the video game because I'm playing very fast.
Oh.
Like you know, like in 7-3, right? I have like the double saws. You know what I mean? Like that's a big saw trap. That's a meaty saw trap right there. I'm thinking it's probably just the game engine because my PC is fine right now. Like it is chilling.
I'm like waiting for it to just like black out. Like last time.
Yeah, it blacks out now. To be fair, that was the first time it blacked out in Ultrakill in like
That's true.
months.
I was so confused. It's like this.
Get over here! Get over here! I'll come to you. Fuck you. Okay, brother. Asshole. Get off my screen! What a dickhead. I don't know. It's not my SSD.
It's not your SSD.
No. Reasonably, like if Ultrakill was making my SSD like cry out in pain, that would be an issue. Because I have an NVMe and no game should be making that thing cry out in pain. The only time I've ever had a game be SSD bound is when I had Helldivers on a SATA SSD. Because the game was just too big. The SSD couldn't handle it. And I bung Helldivers on the NVMe and it's fine. Yeah. So you know what? I think from this experiment, I can determine that it is literally just the video game being unoptimized, which is, you know what? It's honestly, that's what I expected. And it probably doesn't help that I'm like, you know, recording it and all that.
But how else will you document it for the internet?
Exactly. I do think a lot of people were pointing out before the Ultra Revamp update, like, hey, like, you know, I play this game on a fucking potato. I'm worried I can't run it anymore.
Oh.
A lot of people were like, you know, a lot of people were saying that, which I think was a very fair, like, point to be making, looking at, like, you know, like, hey, we're making the game look a lot better. It's obviously going to be harder to run. I think, like, you can run this game on anything, right? Like, you can run it on anything if you turn the settings down, right? If you turn off blood, you can run this game on anything. If you turn the resolution down, you can literally run this game on like a potato from 2003, probably. Like literally a potato, like an old moldy potato.
A GLaDOS potato.
Yep, the GLaDOS potato from 2011.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like you can run this game on anything. But this is the kind of game where I feel like you should be able to run it like well on anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm obviously not like a coder, right? Game optimization is hard. But a game like this, just from looks alone, I feel should run better. You know what I mean? Why can't I? What? Why can't I? Why is Marie still active? Whatever. Well, whatever. But you know what I mean? I feel like you should be able to run this game, like, well. Like, you shouldn't have to turn Blood and Gore down on, like, a crappy laptop, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like instead of not turning it down, you should have to turn it, like, off completely. You know what I mean?
How would you turn down the...
You can, like, turn down the amount that can spawn per room in the settings.
That's not fun.
Exactly. Like, this game is literally, it opens with, like, hey, this game has, like, excessive blood and gore. It's kind of like the whole point is, you know, it gets covered in blood.
Yeah.
So, you know, turning off kind of, like, it does kind of get rid of, like, a key part of the game. Like, I know a lot of speedrunners will turn off the blood and gore to make the game, like, more visually clear. And I get why you do it, but I'm looking at your game and I'm like, damn, it looks, like, so sad. Wait, let me turn, hang on. Let me turn my settings down. So we simpler, because like you can turn all these down. There's a lot of things you can do to turn this game's settings down, right? Like now it just looks kind of like
no.
It just looks like weird.
No.
Like I do feel like you're missing out on like a big part of this game by not having it turned on. You know what I mean?
No.
So, I feel like it would be cool to have, as much as I don't think people would be like, it wouldn't generate hype. People would probably like outwardly be disappointed with the update if it was focused entirely on optimization, because there's no new content, you know. A lot of people would look at that and go, well, there's no new content, what's the point? Shit update. But I feel like it would be a mistake to not focus on making the game run better, at least before it fully releases, you know what I mean? Because we're getting to that point slowly where like, hey, like the game's almost done. Like even like Hakita has mentioned this before, like as the game, like he's mentioned like the game is nearing development, like end. So I feel like it would be a mistake to not have at least one update focused on just optimization before then.
Yeah. As
much as that wouldn't generate, you know, the hype, and it would probably, people would be disappointed, being like, oh, it's not a content update. But I don't know. I think like it would benefit so many people.
Yes.
To have the game run better, because so many people play this game because they can't play like many other games because their laptop or PC just sucks. Which, you know, PCs are expensive.
Yeah.
Even like a mid-range PC is like you know, some people can't afford a graphics card, even if they're cheap. Like even the cheap graphics card is still like, it's like £50. You know,
Damn.
a lot of people can't afford that. Like that's still a reasonable amount of money. You know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah.
You see, I'm not out of touch. I know what a reasonable amount is. Average YouTuber being like, £3,000. It's like nothing. It's like pennies under the water.
Who says this?
Rich people.
I guess I haven't encountered that many rich people.
Have you not seen like all like the like when you like big YouTubers they get rich and like I wagered my friend £1,000 to do fucking nothing. It's like £1,000. That's like holy fuck, you're rich to just throw that much money around, huh?
And that's the thing. My brain's like, oh, he's doing it for the video. He's throwing that much money for the video, so it sounds more appealing rather than like I wagered my friend a tenner.
No, but like I get that it's for the video, but it's still like oh fuck, like you're either going to make more money than that back from one video, which is insane, or you just don't care.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like £50. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's like at least like 15 videos. that's a lot of videos.
That's a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, point being, graphics cards are expensive, and a lot of people are running this game off of integrated graphics, and they are struggling to run this game. If I'm struggling to run this game, they'll be struggling to run this game without turning the settings down.
Goddamn.
And as much as the settings exist to be turned down so you can play the game, which is obviously, you know, like, you can make the argument, like, well, you don't need to optimize the game because the settings are there to optimize it. But I feel like this game's, like, you should be able to run the game on default settings on most machines. Like on, like, a very low-end machine. Because, like, look at, you can count the polygons in this game. Let's be real. You can count the polygons, right?
Yeah.
That's basically my point.
That's your point.
Yeah, my point is basically, like, you should be able to run the game on default settings with a very low-end machine. Just from, like, judging, like, the game and how small it is. And then the optimization settings exist further if you know, want more FPS, or if you, like, really have a fucking, like, shitter of a laptop, like, holy... Because, like, you know, I have a laptop, right? It's not a good laptop.
No.
But I can run Ultrakill. I can run Ultrakill with default settings. That's what I mean, right? It's a half-decent laptop that isn't made for gaming. It's made for doing, like, you know, work. But it can still run a game like this. And it will struggle when you get to, like, some points in the game.
Yeah.
That's basically like, what I think it should be like a low-end machine, a laptop without a GPU, so anyone can really, like, access the game. Which for something like Helldivers would not be reasonable.
No.
Like that, unfortunately, like, you just kind of need, like, you don't got a graphics card, you should like womp womp.
Yeah.
But for a game like this, I feel like the more people who like can access it, you know, if they should have that chance. Especially because I think it's one of the games where you could definitely bring that level of accessibility to it.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
That would be nice.
Or either that, or again, because I don't know anything about coding, maybe Unity just sucks. Because, frames. Maybe Unity just fucking sucks, and it's nothing to do with the video game, and actually Hakita is the best coder in existence with the best optimization ever, and Unity as a game engine is just terrible. And who knows? My sword's making really weird... They made it really... Is it just... I think they made... I don't know if it's just me. They were making, like, a really weird noise.
I can't tell. Why are they different color?
Why are they different color?
Oh, they were. I'm guessing it was the lighting then.
I think it's the lighting. Probably the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm like trying to remember, like, what do I remember from Unity? I just remember, like, Lixian TV being like, I'm using a different thing to code now because there was, like, a bunch of stuff that happened with Unity, I think? I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
I just know that Unity is the game engine that you use if you want to shit out a game, like, really quickly. Like, you know, if you don't really know what you're doing, but you want to just shit out a game, you use Unity, right? As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I can't wait for, like, so many people to, like, look at this video and go, oh, he's calling Ultrakill, like, a bad game.
Again.
Yeah, it's like, no, I just think, like, it could probably be better optimized. Like, it's not just me saying, like, I have noticed quite a lot of people saying, like, hey, this game could probably be better optimized.
Damn.
Because, I mean, it used to run, like, flawlessly.
Ooh.
It used to run no issues whatsoever. And then, Violence came out. And people were having, like, really big lag issues in 7.3, myself included.
Ooh.
And then, you know, they fixed it.
Oh.
And then Ultra Revamp has come out, and the game was lagging a lot. And they improved performance. Like, to be very fair, they improved the performance a lot, like a noticeable amount. But, you know, there are still issues, right? And they're only really coming after Ultra Revamp has released. So I feel like Ultra Revamp, like, has undeniably caused some performance. Like, it has caused a performance hit. It was always going to cause a performance hit.
Yeah.
And it would be cool if one day they could optimize the game to where we got the performance pre-revamp, post-revamp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know how possible that is. But if it is possible, that would be very cool to see.
So cool.
Especially for everyone who, you know, has a shittier PC.
Yeah.
Who isn't in a position like me where I can have, like, a pretty good PC. I can't wait for people to say, like, oh, you only have a good PC because YouTube money. Like, no, I had a pretty decent PC, like, before YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I just had like, you know, a job.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
YouTuber has a job?
I do in fact have the secondary employment.
He does labor?
I mean, I don't think
not really
that guy
labor.
didn't die. That Maurice was still alive?
Yeah.
What? How?
He said the meme, he said the meme.
I said the meme?
Oh,
What? How? I'm fucking how that was like. I mean, it's not like I have like a, you know, full-time job. You know, I do like stuff on the side for my granddad's business.
Yes.
But it is still like, you know, I do work for it and I get like a little bit of money for it, you know. And it is enough money to where I could buy like a reasonably decent PC like a few years ago. Like my first PC actually was I think it was like a Christmas present, and it was like, you know, like that's a very big Christmas present to get. So it was like the only thing that I got.
Oh.
Which is, I think, very valid.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, like we're getting you this, but like literally nothing else. And also the deal is like, okay, you use this for games, and you also use it for schoolwork, which that is a fair deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's very useful for doing real work.
Yeah.
And then, you know, later on, I had enough money to like, you know, basically get my own like new one. I pretty much ripped out every piece and got a new piece at this point. So
The ship of Theseus.
my PC is, yeah. I don't think there's a single original piece left in my PC other than the broken hard drive that sits on my desk.
That's not in your PC.
No. Actually, no, there is an original piece, not left in my PC, but in your PC.
Oh.
The SSD. That is an original piece.
Yep.
That's why it's so full of junk from like 6 years ago. Who even knows what's in that thing?
God damn.
What the hell?
So I just have your PC now.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. I mean, I do.
And my brother has my old graphics card and CPU. This is also what I mean. It's like yeah, like obviously getting a PC like for Christmas is a very like privileged thing.
Yeah.
It's like holy, like I'm like, lucky to be in that position.
It is.
But it's also like this has paid dividends. Like it's gone to my brother and it's gone to you, and it's gone to like, you know what I mean? Like
It's gone to
it's gone to CEX. That's true. No, that was not part of the original.
No.
But you know, it's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, it's a very fortunate position I'm in to buy this. You know, it's not like I just willy-nilly get a fucking PC. Like, okay, we need to like make use of these pieces for years and years and years because they're expensive.
Yeah.
They are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they only get more and more expensive over time because companies keep on raising them fucking prices. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Looking at you, Nvidia. $2,000 GPU, by the way. Yeah, the 5090 is $2,000. And we thought the 3090 was expensive at like $1,000. How wrong we were.
Oh boy, oh boy.
How wrong we were. But you know, wait a minute, PC parts, they're expensive.
Yep.
Like most people, if you look at the Steam hardware survey, most people are still running like PC parts from like 10 years ago. Because they can't afford anything else.
Yeah.
And even then, like, you know, the quote-unquote like better like mid-range options that are becoming more popular now are 5 years old. Like 3060s and stuff are becoming more popular now because they're old. They're getting cheaper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
TLDR, point of entire video. PC expensive. Game should be accessible if no PC.
You just did the AI summary for...
I did,
Yeah.
but no. No.
No, wait, no, this is a good thing. We're taking the jobs of AI.
True. AI take my job, I take your job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it, bitch. Also, I guess we haven't really figured out... We didn't really figure out the core reason as to why my game lags so bad.
I thought it was engine.
I think it might be engine, but other people are saying they don't really have problems. So I think I just have to say L shitor, get fucked, shit PC, L bozo, turn your settings down.
Nice.
Yeah.